Hello.
Howdy. Don't get big doody da 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 da.
Give me a chance, man. I am that with you. Oh dear. Hang on a minute. I'm ill prepared. I'm thinking, oh crap, is that what time is?
Gary!
Hi, Gary. So yeah. No. No, it's a advert.
Oh.
Gordon Bennett. That's 2 times on trot. I ain't had to refresh it. So, hi Gary, I'm Jad again.
Yeah, so you done it. Hey!
Baby, will you get me a bottle of my water? I've got that.
Yeah,
Raging thirst. Ooh, lavender.
Lavender. Potty.
How's your roof doing, Gary?
It's not blown off, has it? Well, no, bottle.
Yeah, just a bottle of water if you don't mind. So yeah, and best about it though, him across there has been having his fence fixed in all this wind. So yeah, some worktop. I mean, you can imagine the conversation between me and Chris.
Huh?
About him having his fence fixed.
Blow it down again, you.
All this, that effect. Just pour us a glass out, baby. So yeah, you know, they come at a worst time to fix the fencing. So we were sat there and saying, I'd convince myself if it you know, they put it up and then
they've
it
got
blows
three pillars in.
Yeah.
And 2 planks of wood that started a fence. I bet they thought this one quick. It's bloody windy.
But yeah, we sort of, you know, hoping that it. But according to what Chris has just told me, they've just only got as far as put fence posts in and bottom bits. Oh, bless you. Hi, Vanessa. How are you?
How do Vanessa?
But yeah, I mean, we've got another storm on the way, apparently.
Storm after another, isn't it?
It's beginning with J, but it's not called Jeanette. What's it called now?
Josephine.
No.
It was, wasn't it?
No.
Jocelyn.
Jocelyn, that's it. Jocelyn.
Storm Jocelyn. I'm waiting for a storm Pixie.
Yeah. This makes me laugh. You know how
Scar!
Hiya, Jamie, how are you?
Scar!
How I advertise on Facebook for you know, tonight's live stream. Hello, sir / madam. You know, Jeanette Pickering. Does that sound like a bloke's name? I'm a digital marketing specialist. I saw your YouTube channel. That's impressive. Delete. Yeah.
See your YouTube channel and all that you're a woman.
Well, this is it. If they've watched my channel, they're going to know that I'm a woman, not dear sir / madam.
So I'll cover all eventualities in case anything's wrong.
But yeah. But this is it. And I looked at it this way. If I wanted anybody's help, I'd ask for it. Simple as that.
Why is that so still there, what?
Aisha. But anyway.
Right, go on.
Ooh. Oh yeah, you're starting your new work experience at hospital. Ooh. But anyway, yeah. Never mind, eh? I'm all right trundling along as I am, thank you very much. But it does annoy me when people that respond to your posts with that kind of thing, you know what I mean? You know, that's all they're interested in.
All they want some money off you.
Ooh. And that's it. And they're just in it for money.
Hey, I'm John, when you pay to decorate at hospital, you can come and do our house for us.
Yeah, well, hospitals just
work experience for you there.
Yeah, painting and decorating at hospital, it's just like, you know, getting a bit of experience. Yeah, you can come and do ours afterwards.
Red and white stripes for a checking out a badge in the middle.
Take the notice of him, Dad. But yeah, it all adds to the CV. That's what I think, Amjad. And I've told Callum exactly the same thing. The more things you put on your CV, the better.
Exactly.
And the more people will be impressed, you know, the more things that's on your CV. And you can tick off, you know, working in a shop. Yeah, you've got to, you know, painting and decorating at hospital.
Nice.
Woohoo! Were it because of the storm that they closed, Gary? Hi, Tim. How are you?
It's got some light coming.
Hi, Woody. How are you?
Hi, Woody. Hello, Tim.
Oh dear. Paint something in the dang ceilings above the beds, laying there sick for days. I know what you mean, Vanessa. It is really boring being in hospital. Blank. And I know what you meant. But yeah, you know what I mean. It's still been windy today, and well, I mean, mine, Chris, and conversation with this morning. Who in the right mind had come out to repair a fence or put a new fence up, and it's as windy as hell. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. But at least you've got that to look forward to, Gary. Yeah, I mean, man, you know, takes years off me, Amjad. If only. I mean, I put a thing up on me. I forgot exact thing of it where. Yeah, even Chris couldn't, you know, produce that much wind.
What's that?
It says the older I get, the less surprised I'd be if a random body part just fell off one day, and that sums me up to a T. You know what I mean? And I had to titch to myself when I read it. You know what I mean? So if I come on these live streams minus a limb one day, you'll know it's fell off. Oh, it's been terrible, Woody. Rain and talk about wind. It's been atrocious. And it has calmed down a little bit, but it's still windy. I wouldn't mind though, Jamie, but you don't like chilli, so But yeah, it's been. That don't surprise me either, Tim. This is I seen a trampoline in my street at 4 a.m. this morning. You know, I mean, you're quite lucky there. It's, you know, just a trampoline. I mean, it could have been a shed or somebody's, you know, somebody's fence panel. A few gales, a few. You're not kidding there, Gary. But yeah, I mean it. Yeah, I mean you can still hear wind, you know, blowing, but I don't think it's as windy as it were last night. It's sort of died down a little bit. Hey, I tell you something though. I've done some prep for tomorrow's baking today. Because how do you know they were dirty? That's the question, Gary. That's the question on everybody's mind. How do you know they were dirty? It says somebody's dirty undercrackers on my windscreen this morning. Yeah, you've got to investigate to find out that they were dirty. Hey, funnily enough, Jamie, we've got up into double figures, and that's first time it's got up into double figures in about 2-3 weeks. There were blokes. Oh. Hi, Tracy. Oh. See? Tracy's fence has gone for a Burton. I was just saying, Tracy, they've been to do Twatterbollocks today. You know how we said weeks ago his fence blew down? Well, they've been out doing it today. And I says, are they right in head? You know, all this wind that we've got. But they were just saying that they just put Chris had, you know, when he went to take Biscuit, that they just done fence posts and like base bit. Ooh, I'm just making those roast potatoes again. But yeah, I was just saying, Tracy, I've even done a bit of prep for tomorrow. I've lined my tin for the rocky road with greaseproof paper. I've greased my donut moulds. I've cut. Chris could only sort of get like medium-sized marshmallows, so I'm sat there with scissors cutting them. What else have I done? Oh, I've mashed me strawberries. Well, I've weighed my cornflakes out as well. I've sort of only got bits and bobs to do, you know, flour and squeezing it lemon and It says they were muddy from blowing around before they landed on my car. It won't be Gary's, he wears this all year round. You speak for yourself, mister. So yeah, it's unheard of, you know, day before, and this is the thing, I was sort of bored just sitting here. You've got to start somewhere, Jamie. Save on electric with the washing machine. We know there's a, you know, a what's it crisis, but yeah, can't do without wearing clean clothes.
Clean clothes are dirty undercrackers.
If you wear any, I'm saying nothing. Anyway, so but you see, same as I said to Chris, because he went for his granddad nap. He says either mangle. Yeah. Chris went for a grandad now, and I went to him when he got up. He says, what you been up to? I says, I've been doing a bit of prep for tomorrow. You know, weighed me chocolate out, cornflakes. Oh, okie dokie then, Amjad. But yeah, so I says I was bored, and Callum were at college. He were in bed, so I just sat here by, me Joe Todd. You know what I mean? And I thought, I know, I'll just get a few bits and bobs done, ready for tomorrow. So it's less for me to do tomorrow. So let me have a look. I've weighed my milk chocolate out. The only thing I've got to do tomorrow is weigh the golden syrup and butter for the Rocky Road and everything. That's everything done. I've done the strawberry glaze. Well, I've mashed my strawberries up. Ooh. I'm just off to Saudi Arabia next week, Wednesday, for 10 days. Ooh. Oh dear. But yeah, so yeah. Oh, and Chris got me some more icing sugar, so I topped that up. I was just like pottering about, you know what I mean? Oh, that with marshmallows though, because Chris couldn't get any mini marshmallows. Stick it in like this, and stick it, and because I like cut it in half and then cut it in half again, and they like stick it to your fingers. And they stuck to end of your finger going like this, and I'm going trying to get it off end of my finger. Oh dear. Oh bless you. Don't think about us, Amjad.
You can go on holiday anyway.
Without taking me.
No, without taking us.
Me.
Like roast biscuit.
Never mind about him.
I don't know.
See what abuse I have to go through. It's a sod off you.
I'm going, not you.
Not. I'm the most in need of it, Amjad. I need a sunny climb for me joints.
Boys on.
Hiya, Johnny. Yeah.
Bad love.
But hey, Gary, if he's bringing any back, he's bringing me some back. Never mind you. I'm his mum. Oh dear. Well, at least Tracy's told us about your fence, Johnny. But Gary can one up you with that one. He found a pair of dirty undercrackers on his windscreen this morning. Okie dokie, then see you later, Jamie. Thanks for popping in. And yeah, Tim found a trampoline in middle of a street at 4 o'clock this morning. So yeah, what's he got?
What's a leaf?
We are in kittens then, because she thought he brought you a present back. Yeah. But yeah. And they've been out to do our favourite neighbour's fence. Yeah, in wind. But they've only done fence posts. And is it like a plinth that they put across bottom? But if this is the thing, Tracy, that one up back's is blown down and that front one's blown, or is it's the same one? I can't remember. Oh dear.
Ew.
Hello. Is it your front one that's
Speaking of-
blown down now?
I don't mind it blowing down because I've extended my garden slightly now.
It's not like he's got any wood to replace it with.
Oh dear.
There's the fence. A few
Oh dear.
pieces.
Recycled wood, don't forget, Johnny.
I've got yeah. I'll go around it in the
That's it.
summer nights when
Yeah.
I'm pissed outside.
Yeah, Gary had some Wonder Crackers blue on his.
I can't get the parts I need, so I have to buy the parts and build the thing myself. Yeah. But I brought extra tools today. What I need to do.
You mean you ball joint things?
I can't buy it as a complete thing. I've got to rebuild it.
Oh.
So I've got to put the new bearings in myself and rebuild the hub and everything. I've watched the video about 50 times now. Cass watched it with me twice.
Yeah, so you've got a mechanic's helper as well.
Yeah. Plus, Ali Max says if I need him, just give him a video call. He's a good lad. I'll be all right. I can do it.
Tracy
And
says
press out the
Max
bearings
held it
and stuff.
up by Keena's ass.
Yeah, I've been. Tracy bought me some tools today to get it started. I've got all the different cup sizes now that you used to press out the bearings and then to put them back in and all that.
All right, yeah.
And I've got a clamp thing that clamps around the hub and removes the old bearing. But it all goes through that big press thing I've got. I can do it. Ali suggested I only do one side though. And he says, and then if you get a rumble on the other side, change it. But if you don't, and leave it for a while. He says, why make a rod for your own back? Which is true.
That's it.
Yeah. I'll do one side for now.
Gary says that's handy.
Cat's back. Yeah, I'll have hot tools to do it again if I ever need to do it again.
Well, that's it.
It is slightly major. Plus, money-wise, the bearings are only 20 quid a set. Well, 20 quid for one. So, it cost me 86 quid and that's all the tools and the bearings.
That's not bad then.
So more tools for my collection. I think there's so much expensive tools out there. I need to move them into loft when I move it. There is. I've got box after box of every tool I need. I've got welders. You can name it. It's out there. So anything in the case, I'll bring inside.
Yeah, but the thing is, Johnny, I don't think anybody will ever sort of try.
No, but between me and you, there's thousands of pounds worth of tools.
You know, you're on a dual carriageway, plus you've got your CCTV, so you know what I mean.
You can't get over the fence for brambles and nettles. Brambles and nettles on one side, big spiked fence on the other side.
But you never know.
Get through from next door if you want and come and say hello to me cat. It looked a mess just laid down there in the middle of the garden. So. It was so windy last night when I tied it to the big garden bench to keep it up. The garden bench was upside down this morning as well.
Really?
I spoke to him and he's paying for the wood. I said, look, I'll get hold of the wood. You pay for it. I'm going to build as a fence that won't ever blow down. So I built a nice little picket fence. Curved. Like a lollipop stick fence.
Yeah.
They're curved.
Yeah.
A nice one of them.
But yeah, they've been and started this today, and all they put in at the moment is the post and like a plinth, like a bottom plinth thing.
Oh, they've been making a fortune fence fitters at the moment. Everybody's just blown down.
I says to Chris, what a day to come and put him a new fence up.
That's how windy it was. The big blue garden tables I've got folded up outside, blew from one side of the deck to the other, and they're heavy. Flipped them over and dragged them across the decking. So I'll have all the parts and tools by Wednesday, but then I'm gonna have to wait till Friday. The weather's still really bad.
Well, where is it? What's that name of that? We're having another storm, by the way.
Yeah, it got to 68 last night. Yeah, 68 mile an hour. Laura told me on it was 100 mile an hour with tornado warnings in her end last night.
Man, she's on
Right,
good.
of course, everything just got battered. She said you could just hear it whipping. It was, wasn't it? We could hear it like a whipping sound, like it was spinning itself up. So it must have done.
He never placed order, Gary. Says, did you cancel the auto dock order? Because they were.
Yeah, I didn't place it.
Never placed
I'm going to Champion Motorspurs at Partners mentioned. I've ordered them. They'd have been ready for 3:30 today, so I'll just come from it morning.
That's it.
But he said he says it's a Mark II. He says anything after 2003 they've got. Anything before that. But never mind. I've saved me money. I've saved some money and I've got all the tools.
Jocelyn, this one's got to be called.
Why are you on about another one?
Another one, Jocelyn.
This is an American thing, you know, naming out storms. It's called winter. People need to get a grip.
That's it. I says, well, at least they didn't call it Jeanette. Because we're on J's. So.
Yeah. Right now it's 43. Yeah, at the moment.
So I says to Chris, it's died down a lot, but
Wind speed of 20 with gusts of 43.
Yeah, it's 7 degrees here. It is at the moment, so it's not too bad. At least it's not freezing.
Ooh, Wednesday it's going to get back up again. Is this the next storm, the Wednesday one then?
Yeah.
It's going to whip back up to like 51. All this other storm has been west-southwest winds, yeah? That's why it's whipping like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. This next one is from the west. 51 mile an hour winds by 9 o'clock Wednesday morning. Yeah. I sent a picture to the landlord next door. I says, "Oh, do you like my garden extension?" Then he laughed. He went, "Where's the fence?" I showed him a picture of the fence. He went, "Oh, what we're going to do about it?" Then I said, "Well, it was your fence, wasn't it?" He went, "Yeah, it is my fence." I said, "Well, you pay for the wood. I'll supply the posts because I've got some really nice ones which scroll on end. Got loads of them." I says, "And then I'll stain it all up. I've got the stain." He said, "Deal." So I said, "I'll leave it a week or so, whatever can now." You just got to watch Buddy ain't gone, so he doesn't know. He's scared of his own shadow, that dog.
Well, that's it. I mean, like dogs, they don't go far, do they?
But if I'd have just left it another couple of days, all that would have just been blown all over again. So, but when I picked it up to move it, just fell apart. So,
Yeah, it says all earthquakes, tornadoes, volcanoes erupting makes you think, is this the end?
No, it's called... No, I won't get into it on Jeanette's life. It's called messing with nature. I'll just say that much. Messing about with nature. That's what it is. Playing God, as they say. Thinking they know it all and they don't. But the actual Earth has been gone off its axis a slight little bit. We've had a lot of solar radiation as well, which is solar radiation doesn't only affect radio waves, it affects weather as well.
Yeah.
We've been getting massive solar radiation.
It only takes it to go off kilter a little tiny bit, and I agree.
Well, we have streams that run around the planet, don't we? Thermal streams around the planet. Only got not one of them out of kilter. He's Sparko at Cat.
Did Tracy get her stuff, or is she getting it tomorrow?
Getting it tomorrow. She's not well. She's full of cold.
Oh dear.
I think she had a dirty glass at that club, I said. And have you noticed when you go out and you're drinking with glasses and you're drinking in pubs and that, you can end up with sore throats and that?
Yeah. Hi, partners. Hiya, Tommy.
Nobody cleans anything like they're supposed to clean them, do they? Just whack them in the machine, innit? And then put them back out on the rack.
This is the thing, though, Johnny. I'd not have a dishwasher if anybody gave me one. And
We had one years ago.
I know that when I wash pots, that they wash properly.
I got rid of it. Turned out I use less electric. I didn't wash it up in my house.
But
You'd rather climb a ladder and wash the windows than wash up.
but anyway, same as I say, yeah.
And if you're in the room, I don't care if you heard that. It's true.
But
That's why I bought that. You've seen my rack on my sink. It's the king rack. I bought myself a rack, Gary. I thought if I'm going to do all the washing out, I'm going to have a man's. It's got hooks, big plate racks, knife holders,
one like that.
little baskets all over. Listen, you won't believe it, Gary. I paid 40 quid. 40 quid for a plate rack, but it's a man's plate rack.
A boxy little plastic thing. And there's
You've
never
got things on the side so you can put your.
There's never enough room on it.
Oh, it might stretch its full length at sink right over the top of it.
I'll take your word for it, partner.
You need a cup on a hook. I'm your man.
Says dishwashers are more energy and water efficient.
So am I.
I'm going to say I sort of beg to differ on that one because you run a bowl and you wash your pots. Job's done.
You can be more water efficient if you have like a bowl in your sink.
I do have a bowl. I do have a bowl.
You relaxing? Looks like he's on catnip, but I know he
Same as Johnny said, Bree, you don't know whether they've cleaned them proper or, it's like a turnover thing, you know what I mean? If pub's busy.
Well, next morning she had a sore throat and now she's coughing, sneezing, keeping me fucking awake. Could have strangled her last night. Says coughing, sneezing, and now fucking jumping up. Are you taking a fucking piss? Am I on a snotty trampoline? I said.
But anyway, same as I say, it's such a. They've got to have a quick turnaround on these glasses. So yeah, I'm sure they just put it on like a, bog standard wash.
A big dishwasher on a rack, won't it? Just push it in.
Hi, Adam. How are you?
It's true, Gary. It's true. I ain't slept for 2 days. I stopped up one night thinking she'd come home.
Did you get up with an hangover this morning?
Who?
You.
I didn't drink that much. I only had 4 cans and about a quarter of that bottle of amaretto.
Only?
I've still got some. I've just seen it now.
That'll be back if I drunk that, yeah.
I've just seen it. Hang on. I've got that much left. It tastes too nice, that. That's what it is. I'm on the vitamins tonight.
That's what kids are for, washing up. Well,
You've got my overalls here behind me. I can get in them. It's getting out of them.
Yeah. I won't trust Callum to wash pots. He's not a
to get overalls to fit me. It looks like they're Elvis's trousers. They're massive.
Yeah. I like, I wash them within an inch of their life. I am very cleanliness conscious. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So I like to make sure that everything's cleaned properly and.
Yeah, look, this is my overalls. It's inside out. Got proper overalls. I've had these a while. Tracy gets pissed at me for knackering on my clothes.
Tracy says you owe me, Mr. N.
Oh, what? You owe me sleep. You owe me fucking sleep.
Probably a bottle of amaretto.
Oh, that. Yeah, all right, fair enough.
Just put that bottle of water right over there. Do you know you can't get stuff nowadays?
I'm a bit tangled
Shut
up.
up, you.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I've got the old murderer's boiler suit.
Yeah, Tommy says he prefers to hand wash dishes. Yeah. The thing is, Tommy, if you hand wash them yourself, you know that they're clean.
Anybody got a top tip for getting back out of these bloody things? I have to get Tracy to help.
You know what I mean? And sort of like when you do what I do, when I do a lot of baking.
Yeah, look at that part nest. Set of blue overalls.
Ooh.
Down. Have you seen all fucking stuff in here? I'd have to put the world down first.
Phil Mitchell boiler suit.
Yeah, it is. And honestly, Gary, I've got a 54-inch chest, so to get these that'll fit me. Look at width at trouser leg. Michael Myers. Yeah, but you knacker your clothes though, don't you?
Yeah.
Anything on the car, you get oil on you.
Well, once you get oil on your clothes, you can't get it out.
Yeah, got my little pockets, pen holders, you know, the works. I just can't get out of it once I'm in it. Like I'm in a straight jacket. I think I need to loosen the elastic at the back. Bring back the twin tubs. You can buy them, you know, Trainer. You can buy twin tubs.
I mean, we've on about dishwashers and hand washing. I always like to, you know, make sure my pots is clean.
I used to have one that I ran off a drill back in the day when I was on my own single. My drum wouldn't work, my motor went, so I put my drill on the end of it. And when I was washing, I just used to sit down in a little wooden stool. It worked.
That what I made the sponging yesterday, I need for tomorrow, you see. So I know that if I wash it, I know it's clean.
Yeah. Yeah, she's definitely a bit snotty dotty, is Tracy, at the moment. I kissed her on the chest today because I didn't want to catch out.
I know.
True. Did you expected a kiss on the forehead? No. Too close.
Well, I mean, Callum, when he had his cold, we went, oh, again. Still yawning.
I kissed the booby scrubers instead. Oh, no, they're the best. They love them, yeah.
Tommy says the cleanest overalls he's ever seen. Don't you like getting them dirty?
I try and avoid bloody major car jobs. I've only worn it about 4 or 5 times. I can't get back out of it.
Well, look, I think the trick to it is you get your top half out first.
I can't. It won't come off.
It's to get
I have to be pulled like that out of it.
Sleeves.
Yeah. She said I shouldn't wear so many clothes underneath there, but it's cold.
That's it.
Overalls. It's the clues in the name. To put over all your stuff. All right, I'll take the hoodie off. She's rolling her eyes at me in emoji style. Yeah, so I'm picking 2 lots of tools up tomorrow and the bearings in the morning.
I mean, it's like when you're wearing a pair of Wellingtons. You know, it's a 2-man job trying to get them off.
I'm going to wear my walking boots in case I drop out on my foot. Hey, that big, it's a big lump of metal, those wheel parts. Can't remember what you call that bit now. Call it the dog house or something, where it all connects.
Oh.
I know, getting all technical.
I know. Like that's Scooby-Doo.
Yeah. Even Cass watched the video twice. She's not even doing it. And what on the Autodoc videos of doing the job, they come up with a list of everything you require to do that job. Well, I've got everything. So, all good.
Yeah, running a hotel would be great if it wasn't for the customers.
Oh, Pat Ness, why are you here? I'm glad you're here. You know the little cups that you put underneath the bearing when you want to pop the bearing out? What are they called? That's the only thing I ain't got. They're like a little metal cup, and you get them in different sizes, and you put them underneath, and as you pop in the bearing out, it drops into that little cup.
Oh.
Just it holds the ring up while you drop the bearing through it. I'm not sure what they're called, partners. That's why I'm asking you. They're like a metal cup with no bottom to them, just like a ring, but you get them in different sizes.
Oh.
But even on the auto dock list earlier, and it said list of stuff you need, it didn't even mention it on the list. It just said a bearing removal
What could it
set.
be?
I've got on there.
Got a hole in it.
It just cups the ring and then it drops down. Oh, it's part of the wheel bearing kit. Oh, good. I've got one now. There we go then.
Well, that's answered your question.
I'd have gone out and bought some. Thanks for the savings, partners. He's a Yorkshireman like me, so it's all about the savings. Yeah, I'm going to Champion Motor Spares it morning, partners, for them bearing.
He couldn't get the old kit and caboodle. He's got to. Yeah.
I'm actually going to have to build some. I'm only doing one side, don't see how we go. If it goes quiet, then all good.
You can buy a kit which has all the necessary.
I have. I bought one today. Bought one from Screwfix. The full bearings and extraction kit, it says. Let me log in my app. I'll say what it says.
Hi, Crypto. How are you? Did you manage to get in your YouTube this morning?
What do you mean?
Because you said you were going to delete.
Oh, no, not yet. No. I'll do that.
You were, but nobody could get him the whole thing. He says, I thought you were replacing the whole other stuff.
I can't get they just don't do it as a complete unit at all. If it were from 2003 onwards, I would. Very important piece of wood.
I wonder if Richard's watching.
Might be tired first day back. He has long weekends, doesn't he?
Yeah, but then I know he gets up early and.
Oh no, the one from Screwfix is that one that he clamped around the bearing. It's the one I got from Amazon, actually.
Pardon me.
I'm not getting it delivered to my mum's either, which is good. Last couple of things I've got to me mum. She went, love, I've got a delivery. I went, all right. She went, I didn't order any straw. I went, oh shit, that's for rabbit. I had to wait till weekend. I had to wait till weekend to get my straw.
What's that tool for, Johnny? A puller?
Yeah. And I've got that tomorrow. Yeah. That. Right. That's to push the bearings through. But I'm not sure if that's got the cups in it though. No, it doesn't look like it. There's not much to them, just a cup. I mean, really, if you had massive sockets, you could use massive sockets, really. It's only it just holds it while the bearing drops through the hole. It doesn't stop at that ring. It's just a circle, metal circle. But you can get them in a couple of different sizes, depending on what you're working on. I don't think that set has mine. That's why I wondered what they were called. It won't be dear, will it? Push comes to shove, I'll cut the bottom off a couple of fucking cups. I'm joking. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Aye.
It's just a cup that holds it as you push the bearing through and it just drops into that cup and you just pull it out. This is the one I bought off Amazon for my rear. Hang on. Let me have a look. Yeah, there's the cups. That's the cups, Jeanette. See this little kit here?
Yeah.
See that? See the little round circles each side look like little cups upside down?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's the bits I need. My kit don't come with that. Oh shit. Come on, partners, come to the rescue. Find me some cups, please. I don't want coffee in them. Yeah, they're there. Yeah.
Well, that would be an idea.
Well, I've already bought the other one, so I just need the cups now.
Coffee.
The coffee.
Yeah, them cup things on that set. Yeah, I bought a different set. I'm trying to keep costs down here, partners. But do you think they'd have them at Champion Motorspares where I'm going tomorrow? Could tell them, though. Can't I? Ask them.
Well, you know, they can't take out away from you for asking.
You know
You know
what
what I
the
mean?
looks like.
You don't ask, you don't get.
I'd rather go in knowing what they're called so I don't make a tit of myself.
One of them thingamajigs.
So can I have a metal cup? We don't sell cups. It's a fucking mechanic shop. I know where it is as well. I've driven past that bloody place for years, coming out of Bradford. It's coming out of Bradford Centre, coming up that steep hill.
If anybody else wants to come up panel, links up there. But I'd point
I've been colouring again. I've got a new colouring book. I started a fox earlier.
Ooh.
But earlier I did a fish.
Oh.
It's like an animal one, this one.
I like them flowers ones that you did, though.
Keena started doing that one. Look what she did with feather. Look. Pretty cool.
Ooh, very nice. It must be very therapeutic.
That's what I did earlier. It's a fish.
Very nice.
Watching out of water. Took about an hour to do that. It is therapeutic. Keena went buy your own felt tips. I went, oh, that's not nice.
Partner says he used to work near a Champion Motorspares. I've been using them since 1990s.
Yeah, look.
Ooh. Is that Keena's?
Yeah.
Oh.
The ultimate art set.
I was going to say, it puts yours to shame.
Oh, my little felt tip box, you mean?
Johnny, is it for pushing the outer race into the bearing housing?
Yeah. Yeah. But I have got the bit to take the race off the hub. That clamp bit that clamps around. I don't know if you noticed, but I'm a bit amateur. I've got a lot of
Johnny.
I've got a lot of damn tools though. No point having them and not using them. I've got every socket I need. Every socket. I've got the impact driver. I know I can do it. I know I can do it.
Yeah.
But like Ali Mac says, if there's no sound on the other side, just do one side for now. At least I'll be back on the road quicker.
That's it.
Yeah.
Priya says I got one of them somewhere, not sure where I pour it. But yeah, it must be very therapeutic, you know, when you're very, you know, you're stressed and, you know what I mean, just to sit there and colour and...
And you can also say, fuck off, I'm colouring. What are you doing? No. If you're going to get on my knee, don't go that way. He's all shiny.
Okie dokie then, Amjad. I hope you have a good first day tomorrow.
Yes, Dad.
Ooh. Working at a hospital. Cool.
He's doing some painting and decorating.
You could improvise with some suitable diameter metal pipe. What could I use for metal pipe?
You've got him thinking there, that partner.
I could cut the leg off Keena's trampoline. Well, do you actually know what they're called, though, partners? Because I'll just buy some.
I can remember them felt ones Tim.
If you could give me a name for him, that'd really help. I'll take all the help I could get. This is a bit more of a major job than I thought we were going to have to do. But I've shopped and shopped and shopped and shopped. I've emailed loads. I just cannot get it all as one complete thing. And I bought the press last year. I might as well bloody use it. So I bought the tools to use the press. I mean, the press I got came with a few little tools and circles and stuff. I'm doing it on Friday. It's the only day we're going to get any chance of doing it. Sunny day, but still a little bit windy. That'll do. I'm putting it in back garden anyway, Jeanette. The car.
Ah, you said yesterday.
Right next to my workshop. But once I get that hub off, the whole thing's inside the workshop, doing all the bearings and everything.
That's it. That's it. You've just got to.
I'm doing one. I'm doing one.
Just got to hope it comes off all right.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to loosen the hub wheel while it's still on the ground. So that'll give it a good push off for a start and then jack it up. That big bolt in the middle, I'm going to loosen it first before I lift it up. Well, not completely, just back it off a little bit. And then when you lift it up, it makes it a lot easier. Yeah.
Loosen it a little bit.
Give it a gentle little clout with hammer if it won't come out. It's got like a spring to it.
Isn't that what you've been spraying with WD-40?
Yeah. Been spraying those bolts for about a week, partner. So shouldn't have any issue coming off. I've got some of that Loctite stuff to put back on them when I put it back together as well. Stops them seizing up.
Oh. Have you a socket?
Not that size, no. The biggest socket I've got is a 32. Biggest socket I have. That's it. If I don't name of it, I'll just buy them. I'll just mention what they are. Like I say, he sent me that picture, so I'll just say to him when I got that Champion Motor Spares, I need those cups.
That's it.
Find another kit though. What are you doing? He's going back in porch tonight. He's not bloody sleeping in. He got into the kitchen. I think he slept with dog last night. A bearing cup. Right, let me have a look.
Well, at least you can go in tomorrow and know what you're talking about.
Oh yeah, bearing press cups. Right.
I thought he caught another rat.
Ones I'm looking at here more for bicycles, and there's a smaller set that I'm not paying 30 quid. Fuck that.
Skin flint.
So what have you seen this rash? This is some spending. Oh, it's all over me. Can't find a motor one. All like for bike.
If anybody can find you one, Clarkness can. I bet he's looking just as we speak.
Yeah. It'd be a bit of a bugger matching the size on it, though, wouldn't it? It'd be bearing removal cups, wouldn't it? It's just coming out all different ways, but bearing. Try that one. Coming up with bicycle stuff more than anything else. I'll ask her when I get there anyway. I'm not doing it till Friday. But we'll have a look at. I'll take a picture of that kit that he showed me now.
What's your last pause?
Cheers.
It is.
That kit. Currently unavailable, that one you bought, apparently.
Is that what sort of thing you're talking about, Pot? Oh, shit. Is it when he says it's like a short piece of pipe? Is it that?
No, more like the size of a cup. It's just like a circle. Okay, he's gone into the living room, the little shit. He jumps up and opens door handle.
There's one here, but it's pricey.
No, that's a pull hammer thing. No, that's a pulling out a bearing where you go like that. Like a hammer, actually. No, they're just like a cup. Like that with end cut off. Look. It's a circle. It's a circle of metal. I might wear my pointy gloves that whenever you point, it lights them up.
Is it something like that you
That's
need?
the thing I bought, but it comes with little cups. Look, this is the tool that Partner's one about.
Is that similar sort of thing?
It's that. See the little rings inside the box there?
Yeah.
That's them. And you just put that ring in and then you pop the bearing through that ring and it just drops out at the bottom. Well, you can put him away for night now if you want. I think it'd give you a list of parts, though, wouldn't it? I'm just missing those cups. I've got everything else. What? You found something ridiculously priced.
Yeah. There, look.
Yeah. How much is that, Kit?
£456.
Ooh, I'm talking the £20 price range here. You're fucking looking at wrong end. You're looking at wrong end. I can't got that sort of money. I'll buy some scaffolding first. I'll nick a bit off the side. Yeah, they're the cups as well. How much is that one? 55 quid. Fucking hell.
Is that what you're looking for?
No, they're the actual ones. They're the presses. They're the presses that actually pop the bearing out. It's the cup that goes underneath to catch the bearing. You know what I mean? It's just like a ring that goes underneath the thing that you want the bearing to pop out of, and it just holds it like a cup. It's like say it's that thing I've just shown you in that box, but I think you have to buy them as a set. It's a bit of a bugger. I could look on eBay, I suppose. I haven't looked on eBay yet. I'm not doing it till Friday. Okay.
Partner says he's found one, but that's cheapest he could find.
Hang on. He's gonna shock me here. 45 fucking quid! Good job I'm sat down, Partner.
Oh dear.
Because I've already bought the actual other set bit for 25 quid. I don't want to spend another fucking 45 just to get the cups. Real fault, I suppose, but I didn't know about that bit. It doesn't say out on the bloody list of things required, do it? Oh, there's one without cups. 20-piece front wheel drive bearing puller press removal installation toolkit without cups at 36 quid though. Still a lot of money. Look, that comes with everything, that one. Look.
It says they've got one at Screwfix, but it's $79.99.
Oh. That's got all the different size cups and all that.
How much is that one?
35. When would I get it now? Wednesday or Thursday?
We've got one.
That's on the maybe shelf.
I'll
put it
And
in
they
the
got it
basket.
in stock.
Yeah. I've done well. My mum paid for half of it already. Tracy's bought me the tools and Kath threw in a tenner earlier. It's not actually cost me anything yet. So I may have to stretch
That's more
to
like the Johnny.
yeah. I did my old wedding for £2,000. Flash car, all that. Venue, food. Made her buy her own drinks though. We got the first glass free.
Yeah, partner's found another one for you.
Let's have a look. He's a star. You can always pop round and do it. That's 45 quid. Oh, I need a twat that got all them tools except for those bloody cut things. Can't I just borrow one from my parts store and say, oh, that didn't work, and give them it back. Yeah, So, the quicker, the getting it. Mind you, no, that's a bad idea, isn't it? I'm going to say look at Euro car parts, but they're not bloody cheap. If I could mug somebody.
It looks like it's just me and you tonight, Johnny.
Yeah. It's Monday, though, isn't it?
He says if all else fails, I could bring my wheel bearing removal kit, but I can't make any promises at the moment. There you go.
Oh, no, you're right, partner. You don't have to piss about well. Thanks for the offer, though. No, you're right. I'll do it. I'm quite happy to buy them if I could just find them. But I think I'm going to have to buy them as a bloody kit. Thing is, though, when you want to send something back with Amazon, it's such a faff about. There's no point doing it unless it can't be. Quite a few options on eBay, though. Oh, hang on. I'll look under second hand. I'm not bothered if they're old. Never thought of that. I'll look under used.
There you go.
I'm all for a vintage tool set as long as it does job. Proper one there, but I want 90 quid. No, you're right. A proper original one, big mechanics one. That's all we've done tonight. Look for stuff for me.
That's what we're all here for, Johnny. We can help one another.
Yeah, I want more for antique ones than I do for new ones. I'll ask him up at that Champion Motors, but it's what they're doing, it.
Yeah.
I mean, you used to be able to hire stuff from. I think it was that HSSI. You could actually hire tools from them. You know, to do a job and then just take it back. I don't know if they do all that. I'll just look in Euro car parts for a giggle. They're expensive, them though. Unless they've got a special offer on. There's that GSF. That's where I got me brake stuff from. Oh, my battery. I might get a new hub nut as well while I'm at that garage in case I damage the other one. You know, getting it off. So it's the original one. It might not. Might put up a fight. I'm rubbing a side wing early when I got out of car and said, I'll make you better soon. You can hear it though, the minute you start driving. 92! You're really not getting this, are you, partner? 92 for 93 quid. Let's have a look at it though. That is ridiculously expensive. Fucking hell. It is. It has got them cup things though. Oh, the corrosion resistant. That makes all the difference. I'm paying that. Thank you, partners, but I'm not paying that. Just when you think you've got all your parts. I'm not doing it till Friday. Bearing removal kit as well. Yeah, I'm definitely going to bed before Tracy.
If put just thought I'd throw that one out there. I knew you wouldn't go for it, neither would I.
Okay, now prices on here. 554 quid.
That HSSS Sire does do mechanics tools.
I don't need to. I'm not bothered about keeping one. I'm thinking now. Yeah, they do, don't they?
Yeah, just looking through now, but they're all like socket sets and jacks and axle stands and impact socket set.
Handy, don't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, they haven't really got up. Well, they got, hang on, cutter, wheel. You know, 34 quid to hire a second set. Are they taking piss? See if I can buy one. Yeah, I'll ask at that motor space place tomorrow. And if not, like you say, it's a bit of pipe. I'll just have to measure something up and have a rummage. I've got all sorts, haven't I? I might have some. We've got a 16v8 workshop and a caravan workshop, so there should be something in there that'll do it.
I've just put in wheel bearing removal and it's...
Hang on. This other tool I bought, partners, I've just had an idea. Won't that hold it while I pop it down? Hang on, this other one I bought. I bought a set off...
Hey Jennifer, how are you?
I'm thinking... That's it just needs to be a cup for it to drop through.
We're trying to sort Johnny out with a wheel bearing removal thing.
I've got a major mechanical job to do. It is major for me anyway. I've never done all that. Well, I've done fuel tank and shit, haven't I? That were hard work.
So we
You know that thing I just showed you what takes that bearing thing off the hub, and you clamp around it. I'm just wondering what if I clamp that around it instead. Let me show him what I mean. I bought that part list. Just wondering if, see the one there that's a circle? I wonder if I put that underneath the press and put the wheel thing underneath it, where I'll be able to pop the bearing through that instead. Might take a bit more holding it steady. We shall figure it out. Anyway, you don't have to keep looking. Tonight on the Jeanette Mechanical Show.
Got everybody sourcing stuff for you, Johnny.
She's cornering the market on the mechanical side of the stuff.
Not that Not that I'm having much luck.
Next week we're fixing a blender. Yeah, that's not bad. I think that might work. It's just a circle that you need underneath to put the bearing out of.
I got a place in an extra care facility and a bit of a wait list. The social worker got me in. They've got 48 flats restaurant. Ooh.
Why am I not seeing half of this chat?
Can I get in with Jennifer? I put a post up on thing, where I'm getting to where I won't be surprised if I got up one morning and something had fell off.
Good to see you, Jennifer. Sorry, love, I didn't have the right chat up. I've been thinking.
Hey, there's one thing, Johnny. If something did fall off, you'd be able to put me up on Jack and replace it.
Found this on eBay item.
Hi, Bexy. How are you?
I can't click on that. Oh, I could copy it, I suppose. Do I have to type all that in? Hang on.
That's a bit of a bugger, isn't it?
Mm.
Mind you, a lot of these places, Jennifer, are so rigid in the rules. I mean, if they could come back and say, well, if we make an exception for you, everybody else, I'm not trying to put a dampener on it or anything, but yeah. Hiya, Wakey. What bit's dropping off, Wakey? Oh dear. I'll find it and tell you what it says, exactly what it says. I've already read it out one, but I thought it.
You come up with that item number. I can't find it. Just paste the item into eBay.
How you doing, Wakey? He says the ad is up on Friday.
Ooh,
just paste the item number in eBay search. How you doing? Hope you're not too sore. It says the older I get, the less surprised I'd be if a random body part just fell off one day. So there you go. And I had to tit to myself, you know what I mean? And that's just how I am at the moment, you know what I mean? Oh. I know what that feels like, Wakey.
$31.99. He's not £4 off. We're getting there. He's found some at £4 cheaper. What do you think of that one? That 23 piece. That one, not $36.99.
I mean, you can ask them, Jennifer, but yeah, you know what I mean. It's see which way land lies, if you know what I mean. But yeah, don't envy you with sciatica.
See, I'm not going to get Saturday with that.
But you see, I mean, I often say to Chris, I say, I swear I'm falling apart, and Chris say, it's all right, I'll put you back together again. I says, just make sure you make me $6 million woman. You know what I mean? Only the best.
Not trying to worry you, love, but he hasn't put his curtain pole back up, has he?
Only the best parts will do.
Do you feel secure in the knowledge he's going to put you back together properly? He has curtain pole issues.
Be all right with my corno set. Oh, what did you do?
Who? I'm not an owl.
Mm-hmm. It says, did a daft thing last night, bid on a big track. Oh, God. It's, yeah. Hi, Jason. How are you? It's, it is into these RC cars and...
Oh, right. I wonder what you're on about then, because you got a monster truck in your garden.
No, the miniature size ones.
Well, I've just extended my garden because next door's fence is blown down. I made the landlord laugh. He didn't half laugh. He said, "You're silly." I said, "Well, you got to laugh, haven't you? No point stressing out about it." So at least my part bench survived. It was upside down.
Where's that gone now? Just dropped my lighter. This is the thing, Wakey. If you don't think you're going to win, don't bid on it. You know what I mean?
Thing is, there's no point cancelling my order on the other thing. It takes ages for it to give you it back.
But this is the thing. I mean, I'm so lucky to have Chris, Jennifer. I mean, and I know that don't help you in any way, shape, or form. But I don't know what I'd do without Chris.
You could do a timeshare.
I could charge you for his services.
He wanted a little job outside, didn't he?
He's got me cash in hand, though.
I'm like boarding me up, is there?
We'll start in the minute. 25, 25, 26, 27.
We're in a cost of living crisis.
Yeah. It's not fully pimping you out. You don't be doing general house things.
Yeah, I'm not fully pimping him out.
Yeah. You can keep your clothes on, Chris. Unless you like wearing the little maid's outfit.
I say, maybe. Johnny says it's all right because you can keep your clothes on. He says unless you like wearing a maid's outfit.
Shit. I should have bought one of these other kits.
But yeah, you know what I mean? I know it's hard to tell somebody that's on their own. You know what I mean? But you know, it's
only time I'm on my own is when I'm in car. Driving back from school.
That's it. Tracy's it nail on head. One big happy family and good friends. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know.
I love you very much, love. Can I borrow 50 quid?
Tracy, while you're at it, can you lend me 50?
Oh.
No, I'm only joking.
Partner before I ordered some stuff, some tools.
Wakey said you should be able to get at least 3 bob for him. Yeah, in my look, Wakey, they give him 50p and expect 49p change. You know what I mean?
Good to see you, Jason.
But you know what I mean? This is sort of, how can I put it? It's like Tracy.
Should got away Matthew because I bet he's got the right circles.
We look at this as partnership. I do as much as what I can. Hey, Mr. Dots here.
Hello.
I didn't expect seeing you tonight.
Did you not? I'll leave around.
You know how they talk about Bad Penny?
Yeah.
No, I'm only joking, Richard.
You missed out on shopping for me.
Yeah.
I'm having to do this.
We've all been helping Johnny find these cup things for his bearing.
Oh, yeah. I was watching, yeah.
We're still at, well,
Hello,
I can buy
Tony. Hello, Tim. Hello,
I can buy the
Jennifer.
complete
Hello,
set.
Wade.
That's
Hello,
Right,
Wade.
Tim.
Hello, Hello, good talk. That's all I can see. And Gary's in there somewhere.
I
Hello,
found
Gary.
the parts
There he
for
is.
the front of.
Why do I feel like I'm sat on the floor?
Probably because you are.
I feel like I'm just a head.
But he says, "What if find a parts diagram?"
I've already
Hello,
got the
Jennifer.
parts. Just need the
Hello,
frigging
Bria.
tools to get the It's a good little diagram, though. I'll keep a copy of that. See. Yeah, it does show everything I'm about to remove.
I'll be a mechanic yet, Richard.
You what?
I'll be a mechanic yet.
We've got a new channel, Jeanette Mechanical.
Yeah. Coinciding it with, we're making cornflake and Malteser Rocky Road and strawberry lemon glazed. What? I don't know.
Hello, Crypto.
Strawberry
Hello,
lemon baked donuts with like a strawberry glaze on it.
Yo, Gary.
Okie dokie then, Wakey. I hope you feel better soon. But
I'll consider in my sleep.
watch the video 50 times, Richard.
Yeah.
So you know what it's like now.
Even Cass watched it twice. So Cass, the assistant mechanic.
But
No, I can't buy the complete unit. I can get the hubs now, but the bearings no
this
problem.
is the thing, Richard. I was sat here all on my jacksie today. Chris were having his granddad nap upstairs. Callum were at college, and I'm sat here thinking I'm bored. So I've done a lot of my prep for tomorrow for the baking. You know what I mean?
I see.
So I thought, well, rather than just sit here twiddling my thumbs doing nothing, I'll, you know what I mean?
Well, I got emailed this morning saying the parts were wrong one, so it's all morning I will try to get bearings for it. But Champion Motor Spares came to the rescue. So I've got.
But whereas he thought he could get the whole thing, Richard, he can't. He can only get the.
Oh, no, I'm not replacing the hub. I'm just replacing the bearings, but I've got to get the hub off the bearing.
Yeah.
But yeah. So watch this space for the new channel coming. Jeanette's Mechanical. Yeah, channel.
Jeanette Mechanical.
Is it a press out bearing? Yeah, but he's looking for.
I've got a 6-ton press and all lot. I need the actual little cups.
Do you like how I explain it? The cups.
Yeah, if push comes to shove, I'll stick a metal cup underneath it.
Yeah. Just find a big socket.
To drop the bearing into. Just something to drop the bearing.
Just find a big socket as long as it's the same diameter as the outside race, and just use that and press it out.
I just don't got all that side.
Yeah, you'll find something. You always do.
A slide hammer. What's a slide hammer?
It's
not a mechanic if I
you've
don't
got the
know.
weight of a hammer, but it's on a long nut, and you go like that to force stuff
Get it out easy.
I don't need one of them.
Well, yeah.
You've got a press, you've got a
that's another tick off my mechanical know-how. I know what a slide hammer is now.
You can tell Chris where to stick his air freshener. No, I've got a 6-ton press to pop the hub out. I just need that look. Like I said, I just need them little cups that go underneath, just to catch the bearing when it drops down. It's only so it's got something to press down into. It needs to have a wider than the ring. I'll get it. I'll suss it.
I mean, it's
I'd rather not buy another kit, but I will if I have to.
I mean, it's like really. I mean, you could do something like that.
Yeah.
That's.
Basically like that.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
For it to
metal.
down into.
Made out of metal, a couple of mil thick.
What's on the base of your press? What's on the base of the press? Is the press not got the fittings on it? For the slide and everything for manoeuvring different things in and out of it.
Yeah, I've got it.
There's some blocks on the press that you can use.
Well, thinking, Richard, I bought this today. A puller, to get the race off the hub. I bought this from Screwfix, so I'm thinking that'll do the job, actually. Maybe I'll show you. I've got this to get the race off the bearing.
To get the what? The race off the bearing. I'm not with you there.
When you pop the bearing off, it leaves an outer race on the end, and you've got to take that bit off as well before you put the new bearing on. That.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine if you open that up to a big circle underneath the hub. You should be able to pop it really.
Like a pair of lips.
Yeah. Well, that holds around the hub as you press the bearing down to pop the
You'll get it off easy, Johnny. You'll get it off easy.
I watched it about even like I say, Cass watched it twice.
Correct.
An oversized socket.
Correct. That's what we
said.
use at work. We just say we. I mean,
I've got up to a 30. I've got up to a 32.
They're like the size of dinner plates, but if it leaves the middle, if it leaves the middle ring behind, we just get a flipping big hammer and chisel and smash it because they're very brittle. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Somebody's. Yeah.
I've
got a Dremel to cut the base off if I need it.
Shame you can't get in with like an angle grinder or something and just if it leaves. I mean, you
I've
might
got a
not leave
Dremel.
it behind. It might all come off in one.
It might all come off in one. Depends on.
Yeah,
It's the original one though.
It doesn't always leave the middle the middle thing behind.
I know exactly what I'm doing. I've watched it enough now. I've been watching the auto doc videos and I've got a Mark II, exactly the same as mine. I've watched the video loads, and it's very in-depth video actually.
Looks like a tool Miss Knacker Cracker would like.
Yeah, Bexy, I've got up to a 32 socket. That's as big as it goes, but I only need a 30 to get the main bolt off. But no, I don't have a socket that big. I've got so much shit that said I'll find some
change bearings in pumps and they're massive, you know what I mean? Absolutely massive. And we can't get a press at them, you know what I mean? They're underneath machinery and stuff. So you've got to do it there and then with your tools, whatever you've got, you know. They're a frigging nightmare, some of them.
I've got plenty of wood.
Massive.
I've got big beams of wood.
You know. Can't get a press underneath.
Yeah,
that is a point. I could actually get a block of wood because I've got a jigsaw machine and all
Racers can usually be attacked with a chisel.
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea, that, you know. I can make an actual wooden cup. That'll do it.
They might come out easy. You just don't know. Especially if they're worn, they might literally drop out.
Yeah.
You won't know.
I'm doing it anyway. Well, Adam, get your ass in. No, I'm looking forward to doing it.
Only 40 minutes to Johnny's.
Yeah.
Your Miss Knacker Cracker Whackers come in.
You saw me tools, Adam. I've got a decent set of tools and that. I've got shitloads of tools. I've got a rack full.
Yeah, Adam could come and help you. It's not, you know.
Well, Ali Mack said he's any problem, just do video call him and he'll go through it. But I'm all right. I'll do it. He did it on the BMW E36. They're all the same, aren't they, more or less, front and back, really?
Correct. A bearing's a bearing. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's not that everybody, they take a bearing off the car and they go to a car shop and pay top dollar. If you get the number off the bearing, you can go to a proper bearing supplier and get it at a fraction of the price. All bearings have a number on them. All bearings on the planet have a number on them, a serial number.
20 quid each.
Yeah, that's not so bad, that.
Yeah, it's not bad at all, is
it? Adam says he's got 6,500.
Seems to charge you more because it's a bearing for a car, but it'll be a standard bearing that
I paid next to no
machines, pumps, and all sorts. You just seem to like making money.
I'm always tinkering with something.
That's it.
It's just another challenge, isn't it? That's all it is. I have bought a bearing punch. I just ain't got them cups bits. I'm going to make a wooden one.
I'm going to say, do you necessarily need them, the cups?
It's just for the bearing to drop through. That's all it is. That's it. The amount of talking I'd have had them both done. I will on Friday when it's, you know, when I don't have to hang on to my fence to grab my toolkit. When I picked them panels up today to drag them across the garden, fucking hell, it was like flying a kite. 68 mile an hour it got to here last night, Richard.
But the thing is, Tommy, you know, if you're going to do a job, you've got to do it right. You know what I mean? And it's just dotting I's and crossing T's. You know what I mean?
Well, I've covered all the bases on the tools anyway. Sort of a little...
Correct. That's exactly right. Is that, Adam? It's as hard as you make it. If you've got all tackle and you've got a press, it'll be a doddle.
Yeah, I've got it. I've got it all.
It'll be a doddle.
I bought the press last year. It's a 6-ton one.
Yeah.
I've got heat torches and everything if something's a bit uncooperative.
Yeah. You won't be needing that.
Yeah.
And a big hammer.
I took my car, my Volvo, to a place, and he started eating my track rod ends up. I said, "What the fuck are you doing?" I said, "You can turn that bloody thing off." Because he couldn't trying to do tracking and he couldn't undo them. So he was bugging about trying to warm it up. I said, "You do not warm track rod ends up with flipping heat torch." I said, "That heat will transmit down the bloody track rod end and melt the rubbers."
Yeah, I was gonna say that's not.
Can't believe what I was seeing. Some folk have no sense.
I'm going to say, and that's a qualified mechanic.
Yeah. I've watched it all part this. Yeah, that's repressed out the steering knuckle. Yeah. I can do it. I'm all right. I'm only doing one to start with. If everything goes quiet, I won't do it on one. Yeah. There's no noise at all. I've even done the old. You know where you got that with wheel.
It'll be a breeze, Johnny. You'll end up doing both of them. I mean, just to the ones like changing your undies without wiping your ass.
Yeah, but I'd rather like do one and then give it get it through its MOT, which is on 7.
Yeah.
And then I'll do the other one.
Yeah, my MOT runs out in a fortnight.
Yeah, it's 7th of Feb, man.
I believe I've had that car a year already.
Oh, it's gone that quick, hasn't it?
Yeah, MOT's due 2 weeks. Sometime in February it is anyway. It's about 2 weeks.
Yeah, I booked mine in for 7th.
Hello, Tim.
Hello, Tim. Good to see you.
I don't know what handbrake needs doing.
Welcome to the Shopping Mechanical channel.
Needs an handbrake. The flipping thing, the teeth have worn on the handbrake. You know, the teeth.
How many clicks it does, you mean?
Yeah. Some of the teeth have worn.
I've checked mine. It's 7 clicks, man. And you can do between 8 and 9, can't you?
Well, it doesn't matter, really. There's no rule on that. Everybody used to think there were a rule on clicks for MOT. As long as it works. As
long as you don't roll back, that's the main thing.
As long as it works, it doesn't matter if you put your elbow through the sunroof. As long as it stops.
I've just thought of a new name for the channel. Jeanette Mechanic Pickering.
Yeah.
Because most MOT places, they bang the foot on brake anyway and help it a bit and really give it a rage anyway, just as long as it's... Because it doesn't have to have much effort on it. It's only to hold the car stationary, but... You know, hello, Tracy, but...
Tracy's bought me some tools today. She's a star. Even Kath chipped in the tenner, Richard.
You know what I mean?
Even Kath chipped the tenner at me.
I just put it in park, so I never notice it. No, do I need it? You know.
Mm-hmm. My mum's got one of them bloody button handbrakes. Fucking it. When you press it though, and she turns the engine off, it literally goes like that. Fucking moves back about 3 inches.
Chris, a lot of work. He's just bought a brand new cash car, and this is automatic. His handbrake, he doesn't touch note. That is weird.
You see, when we first had this car, Chris is used to, old fashioned, pull handbrake up. So when we got this car, it was just a round red button. And he says, I keep forgetting there's that button there. He says, I keep going for handbrake. You know what I mean? And it took him a long while to get used to it.
He's always been a long while because I had a courtesy car, a Passat, 2007 Passat, and it was brand spanking new, and that had an electric handbrake on it. That was 2007, so they've been out a long time. Because I picked it up outside Hire Shop and I was looking all over bloody car for handbrake. Like, oh my God, how's this? I'm not going to have to go in and ask them what bloody handbrake is.
Oh dear. But yeah, it's like when you're used to it, it's like second nature. I mean, like when Chris had his, his cataract done, every night when he went to bed, he went to take his glasses off. You know what I mean? 'Cause for a while, they didn't have to wear no glasses. So, and it's like second nature. When he went to bed, last thing he'd do was take his glasses off, and he were going like this. Like, you know what I mean? It's.
See, handbrakes. I've never used an handbrake now for probably 7 or 8 years. Because every car I've had's been automatic, and I just put them in park, and that's it. I don't touch the bloody handbrake. Never bother with him.
But yeah,
Mine's definitely old school. Mine's still got tape player.
Didn't
No,
I tell you when we went
I've got the best of Sting in it at the moment.
when we went to choose this car, and he says, walk right showroom, get in as many cars as you want, see which, suits you best. So we got in the one that we got now, and I'm looking around and I went, wait, CD player. And bloke just happened to be coming in there, we were laughing, he says, they haven't put CD players in cars for God knows how many years.
Yeah.
Oh,
I says, well, excuse me, I says, we hadn't never had a brand new car before. You know what I mean? So, when he says there's such things as like, Apple iPlayer or whatever it is. You know what I mean? And I said, all cars we've had have either had a tape deck or a CD player in it.
Yeah.
I've got
Well, the radio
CD
that I
players.
used to have in mind, we're a tape player. The original BMW radio was a tape player one, but the CD changer and all that crap's still in boot, in back. But I'm sick that I threw that radio away. It's
I
sick.
know. I bet it makes you feel sick to your stomach just thinking about it.
Yeah, I threw it away. I mean, I know I've got the Apple iPlayer now, but I wanted the control for the heater back.
Yeah.
And I can't find one of them radios anywhere. Not one. I've seen them on eBay, but they're miles away, and it says you will have to forget code. I thought, well, some point me getting a radio with no bloody code. That's no use.
That's it.
Because the original radio that were in it, the screen were knackered. There were pixels missing, but you could actually watch live television on it. It had Channel 4 and all that shit on it. You could actually watch live TV on that radio, the original BMW one. Just the pixels were gone. I wish now I'd had the screen on it repaired. That's what I wish I'd done.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, it's all right saying that now, Richard, but you don't think about it at the time, do you?
Well, no, because I didn't realise that the radio controlled the diesel.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. It was just a mistake by me. I looked at manual. I thought, how do you get this diesel heater to work? And it says, go to menu B on your radio. And I thought, the radio that I threw in a skip 6 months ago. What a wanker. I couldn't believe that. But I mean, how would you expect a heater to be controlled through the radio's menu?
You wouldn't. You'd think it'd have its own button. Correct. Or what you know what I mean? Its own control.
You set them to come on, and it'll warm shit up and do stuff.
And you won't be at shit that you're on now, having to have a new handle on your car.
Correct, a new door handle, which I'm.
Oh, what happened with that then? How much is that?
Last Thursday, everything was frozen up. I couldn't get in it. And I'm pulling on handle and pulling, and I bust something inside door. So now handle doesn't work, driver's door handle. So it's going into
the price for that?
Huh?
You had a price for that? Are you going to get him to do it when you do it MOT?
No, it's going in garage tomorrow to be fixed. I don't know how much it's going to cost. It's something's gone inside door. I'm hoping it's just something come off. But it might be something snapped or broke or what. I just do not know. But
I should have kept my other RAV for spares.
It's going in tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock to be done.
Don't think, Jeanette, should have kept my other RAV as spares. It was a diesel one, but everything else would say.
So every time I go in garage, I seem to come out on a few £100 lighter.
The one thing that that we all know, Richard, is cars are expensive things.
Flipping mine, that one of mine certainly proved to be in its first year. Bloody hell! I've had new bushes, new tyres, all sorts. It's been never ending.
I need 2 new front tyres. I need 2. They're not. I'd say they're about 4 mil.
We had to have some new tyres on them to go it through MOT.
£58 each, the ones I'm getting.
I paid more for my tyres than what I've done for previous cars.
How's that, Richard? 58 quid, my tyres.
58 quid, I'm flipping 290.
Well, that's for all 4 though, Richard.
No, I wish
he
it
said
were.
His tyres cost £400, but his tyres are about that thick. They're just like fucking slivers on wheels.
The back tyres are 315 mil wide.
Oh yeah, the
350
big wheels on
millimetre
them
for
cars, aren't they?
290 each for a new one, and that's
That's
not.
the thing, innit? You look at a nice car, and then when you start servicing it and getting parts for it, it's like fucking hell.
No, it's just ridiculous.
See what Tommy's put. I hope that saying first. Don't say no if he cries this much about flipping radio.
I know, you won't
But the
believe.
thing is, it's like, you
He
know.
lost a lot of the car's functions though when he got rid of the radio. So.
Yeah,
Correct. It's
exactly.
one of them with Basto heaters on it, and I can't use it.
The thing is, you know, a forethought is a wonderful thing, but you didn't know at the time that the actual radio that was in it controlled this heat function thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you would.
Obviously, that all the heater and everything works normally as it should, but the point is, you could set this heater to come on.
Does that heater not work in tandem with other then, or is it just a separate device altogether?
It's just totally separate. When you unbon it, there's this big aluminium thing with an exhaust pipe, and the exhaust pipe comes out under the passenger side wheel through the bulkhead, and it burns like what you have on a mobile home.
I've
Like
seen
that.
those little diesel things.
And you could set it to come on, say 15 minutes before if you knew you were getting your car at 7 o'clock in the morning, you could set it to come on at 6:45. So if it were icy or whatever, you'd get it in
Yeah,
nice,
right.
you know. But unfortunately, to control it, the controls are in the freaking radio, and I didn't know that.
I don't, to be honest, Jennifer.
She drives Chris up the wall.
Yeah, when I say only driving I do is Chris up wall.
And I'd buy a brand new one, but I don't think I could get hold of a new radio.
Hey?
I don't think I could get hold of a brand new. I don't think they do that radio now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What year is yours?
55, so it's flipping 18-year-old.
Yeah. Mine's 23-year-old.
So
his birthday's in February.
That was a tape player. It was CD player as well, but it was tape. You press the button and the front came up on a hinge, and there was tape behind it. And CD player and sat nav and all that shit is still in boot now. So if I put the old radio back in, it would all work as it should.
Got all that stuff, yeah.
Tommy says surely there has to be one crashed in a
I didn't take that out. I left it all in situ.
It needs one to start up though to get the code. You know
Yeah. I keep looking, Tommy. I keep looking on Facebook Marketplace and crap like that. But every time you contact them, it's like they can't be asked. You know what I mean?
Oh, what's that?
I can get 21% off at BMW because one of daughter's mates works at BMW. So whatever the top price is for a new one, I can get 21% off because she gets the employees.
Whoever they're going to have it for a 13-year-old car, isn't it?
But I bet you're
Things
talking
have moved on a bit, haven't they?
hundreds and hundreds for a new radio.
All new cars now, it's just like they've just basically got a tablet stuck in dashboard.
That's it. There's not. I mean, they're cheap now because they don't need anything. All they've got is the ability to connect to a phone. So it's you're providing the music. You know what I mean?
Well, that's it.
Yeah, I've got a 6C changer. It's under my seat. Until I started taking seats out of that other Rav, I didn't even know it had one under there. I thought this fucking seat's heavy. Looks underneath the fucking CD player. That's like a cassette. You pull this little thing across, and then you press this button, and this cassette comes out. Old 6. I'm gonna swap my Christmas CD for my country and western CD. I found my box of old country and western music the other day.
It's not actually the heat unit he wants; it's the radio to control it.
Yeah, I just want the radio. That's it. Yeah, just the original. I just want an original.
Dog.
Hiya, Shandog.
An original E53 radio.
I can't remember if I've had my vitamins.
In BMW terms, I think it's an E53. I think.
Yeah.
I should just skip a day.
Shandog.
Only because if it involves using a tool to remove anything in a scrapyard, when you ring, they'll say they don't have one.
Yeah, they're hard work. Flipping hard work. I've contacted a few, and it's like they can't be asked. They'll show there's pictures in Facebook Marketplace now of BMW X5s braking, and you ask them, "Have you got a radio?" And they don't even contact you back.
Eh?
Like they can't be bothered.
I think she's on about Richard with his vapey thing.
Oh, I see.
What's
It must be then.
Who's that dragon? Smoke coming out of his nose, of its nose. I don't know. Unless she's on about Richard.
She's on about.
I always take the camera off when I do it. Unless it's on Struggle Street and we can always chill. No, it's a respect thing as well. And I got Daisy Bollock. She likes to mention it 3 or 4 times a month.
That's why. But
You called it a crack pipe moment.
when you go to a scrapyard, they expect you to do all grafting, like climbing over cars and whatever to get what you want, and then they charge you for privilege.
Yeah, my car's on a
when I was
different
younger, I used
page,
to go ask them for one thing and nick about 20 other things.
Oh, yeah. You always went out of my pocket of fuses.
Yeah.
Oh, I could do with this.
I used to take light bulbs out of everything, me. Fill my pockets up with light bulbs.
Mm.
But my days of messing around under cars are long gone. Bugger that.
They've quoted me over 300 quid to do this bit. I'm not paying that to do a wheel bearing. Therefore.
That's expensive, Zach. I mean, I have mine done on the bit on the one.
You know what it is? Every time I mention my car, whether it's an age thing or not, they just do not seem to want to do the job.
They did the wheel bearings. They did the wishbone, whatever they called, bushes, things, whatever they were, and they did that's what I've got now, Point Nest. That's exactly what I've got now. Android CarPlay. That's what I've got, but it doesn't control the heater thing.
Mm.
That's what I got. That's what I took the old one out for.
Joe wants pineapple pizza now. That's great.
Yeah, it's and they did bushes and all sorts, and and a service as well, oil filters and all that crap, and they charged me 400 quid, but that was for all that. So it's like 300 just for wheel bearings. Seems a bit pricey.
Every time I mention my fucking car, I'll put the registration in. That's a stupid fucking quotes I get.
I can't think why. It does seem a lot, does that? Just for the wheel bearings to be done.
That's both sides.
Yeah, it just seems a lot, because like I say, I had my wheel bearings done, the wishbone bushes replaced. I think there were 2 new.
Well, now I'm going to earn the experience of doing it myself, and it's cost me 83 quid. All
and they did me. They did engine oil. They changed the gearbox oil.
I've done all that on mine. That's just had it all done. I've just done the gearbox oil. It's got all new discs and pads on it.
Tommy says he didn't believe it till a friend of mine proved it to me. Oh, Ruby made banana bread with pineapple and coconut. And the only thing is, I just don't like coconut.
I don't like it when you drop the packet and it goes all over the fucking floor. I knocked some of that designated coconut stuff out of a bag of a day and it went all over worktop, all over bloody place. I even managed to get it in a jug of gravy. It fucking went everywhere. It was like confetti at a fucking wedding. It went everywhere.
You're right, you
still under worktop.
HVAC. Shall I tell you what I've seen on Facebook, right? There was this woman and she was complaining she couldn't get a young daughter to clean a bedroom, right? As, teenage daughters go. So she says, I've got an important thing to tell people. She says, go out and buy some black rice. She says, and scatter it all over the bedroom floor. And then she thinks it's mouse droppings. She says that her daughter's bedroom was spotless by the time she'd done.
You're right.
Explain. Just hang on. What do you mean? What do you mean, partners? Your unit is separate from the heating AC controls. I'm not on about the heater and the AC controls. I'm on about the Webasto heater.
It's actually part, yeah. The old controls are on that unit.
Yeah, all my heating control and everything, all my heater and everything works fine. It's the Webasto unit I want to use, and it says it manual. In order to use the Webasto unit, you have to go to menu B of the radio, blah blah blah.
So it's the actual radio that he needs.
It's the radio that controls the timer for it to switch it on and off with.
I mean,
you can buy a remote
otherwise you
control,
wouldn't be a pickle that you're in, and when it were frosty other morning, went out and everything were frozen.
I have heard though you can buy a remote control where you can just point it at your car and it'll crack the Webasto heater off. It's totally different from the car's heating system. It's a standalone.
So the sensor might be on the heating system bit of it.
Yeah, it's like a big aluminium thing under the bonnet.
My bloody battery's gone on my key fob. I'm having to go old school and put key in fucking door.
And it blows warm air into the car and also heats the water up that travels around your heating system.
Yeah, I'm actually having to put the key in the door. How old school is that? I need some of them SR19 batteries. I need.
Yeah, she wore. Yeah, Tracy's seen it. She says she wore high heels to clean the bedroom, just in case Mars come running up and went up a trouser leg. Tracy's seen it.
Yeah,
honestly, Tracy, I tittered to myself when I seen that. I thought, well, isn't it just simple things, black rice, just scatter a bit on the floor. That's one way to get them to clean the bedroom.
164, so let's copy that number. Copy.
But yeah, glad they weren't just me seeing it, Tracy. Honestly, I was laughing. Thought, well,
what was that, a Facebook thing?
It was like a post on Facebook. She said she couldn't get a, no matter how.
Just retracted number. You might have put it in wrong.
She couldn't get her daughter to.
That's an aftermarket one.
That was an aftermarket one.
You have been the shopping channel tonight, Jeanette. Tonight on Jeanette's shopping channel.
I know.
Jeanette, did you see the one?
I'm looking at that advert now that Partners has just sent me, and it says this is an aftermarket one, so it's not going to have the right control.
Hey, I tell you what else I've seen on Facebook tonight and all these.
See, that's not like the one.
Hello, Mudmower.
How are you?
Ooh.
The one that I took out was an Alpine. The original BMW one is an Alpine, and the front comes up electronically and reveals a tape player.
But yeah, there were also one where these grannies were knitting the car, like covers, like, posh.
Good to see you.
That's the right one. I've just found one.
Hey.
But it's knackered. Well, it's not knackered, but the screen's buggered. The screen's exactly like the one I had.
Well, that don't matter so long as it controls your what's imaging.
Yeah, but it's touch screen, isn't it?
It's not. No, it's not touch screen. No.
Oh.
I've just looked at that advert Partners has sent me, and it said underneath similar sponsored items, and there's one for 20 quid, but it's a knackered one.
It's all right. If you're wondering, Mudmo, it's all mechanical talk tonight because we've been trying to source Johnny some cups for his
Yeah, Ali. She's now called Jeanette
Mechanic.
Say it now, mechanical. Jeanette Mechanical, it's called.
Rich is trying to
Jeanette's been showing me
BMW radio because he chucked his original one in skip and then found out what's it called again?
You need it to turn the Webasto heater on and off.
Webasto heater. So yeah, so now we've switched.
Yeah, gave me a call, Ali, earlier. So
I just swap my camera, you see, then it makes life easier because I can see everybody's thinking, what the hell's he on about doing this Webasto heater? Just hang on. That's it. That's the Webasto heater.
Mm.
£633. That's exactly it. And apparently all BMW X5s have that on.
Mm.
It's under the bonnet, and it exhausts out through a little exhaust pipe under the
Yeah.
Good little bit of kit, that, isn't it?
But you see, he went out to his car other day, and all
It's pretty warm here. It's not. We've got just
all his handles were thing, and he knackered what his driver's door
I took the
handle.
driver's handle up, and then I managed to get in through the passenger side, and I had to crawl across to undo the driver's frigging door. And I've been doing that ever since, but I've got a way around it now. I've altered my memory seat setting, so I press number 3 before I get out, and the seat goes down, and so I can lean in through the back door.
I think, well, Richard, ooh, it's 6 degrees.
I've just had a thought. I've got a motor save at the bottom of my road. I might have done thing.
What year is it?
I'll tell you something, when I change my car, I don't think I'll be getting another BMW anyway. 55, Park Nest.
55 plate.
I don't think I'll be getting another
Just
one.
on a different level of payment, mine, isn't it? Really. I'm on about what I spend on that car, but compared to a car like Richard, it's not really.
I think
My battery was 40. My battery was 43 quid.
And then he broke out in a sweat when he paid that.
I think including tyres and everything, since I've got it, I've spent about 1,000, 1,100 quid on it.
About 2, but I've had mine about 5 years now.
You know, which is, and MOT's in a fortnight, so that's going to cost me.
Well, if you pass with no advisories on me, like
I'll go.
there can't be much. There's not everything's new under there now.
Does my head in MOT time. I mean,
when you pass it up, everything's black and everything new is shiny.
I can take it to a nod and a wink MOT place and not get any sort of bill, but that's not doing it right. You know what I mean? I'd rather know that stuff's fixed.
Yeah, I know it's safe to drive.
I know somebody who I could go and just give them 50 quid and they'll go through the motions and pass it, but I don't want that.
No, I've been going to a place near where my mum used to live since I've had that car. And
I used to go to them places when I was a kid, and I had no money, so I just used to drive total piles of shit around that were falling apart.
But they had the full MOT.
But they always passed their MOT. One car,
that 150 quid Volvo. I thought I'll just put it through MOT. I had 2 weeks of MOT.
Exhaust fell off on way for MOT, and MOT exhaust were in boot, and he's put his pipe thing up, exhaust that were broken off. He says, "Well, that's the lowest reading I've had this year." There's plenty of dodgy places about, but I want to know that things.
No, you want that check, though, don't you? Even if it costs you a few quid, you want to know that it's safe, don't you?
There's no if about it. It always cost me lots of few quids. I wish it did just cost me a few quid, but that's the problem. It usually costs me a few hundred quid.
Well, I managed to keep it under 100. That's going to be
my theory is if I can MOT, get away with it for 500, I think if I don't have any more bother for a year, I can live with that.
Yeah,
but then if I have more bother during the year, it pisses me off. I don't mind saying to myself, right, it's MOT time, it's going to cost me 500 quid to have it done and proper. Then I can live with that, but it's other shit that comes up that pisses me off. Like, you'll all of a sudden something will start knocking, and you think, "What the fucking hell is this now?"
You know what I mean, Richard. You get to know the sound of your car. You know when something's not right. You can feel it.
These shitty roads in this country that do it.
Oh yeah, not the shit. To get into Morrison's car park here down at local town centre Rothwell is absolute nightmare. The potholes on it, scandalous.
We've got a road here, and there's no houses on it, nothing, nobody. It's just grass either side, and it's got speed bumps all the way along it, and there's nothing fucking there.
Somebody like fucking
a couple of years ago, they come and put speed bumps on our road.
Yeah.
Chris says it's a cul-de-sac, for God's sake. What do you want speed bumps on a cul-de-sac for?
Correct. Yeah, we've got ours.
Because,
Is a
you know, they're not
cul-de-sac
going
here,
to be speeding and
speed bump.
doing, you know, donuts in cul-de-sac. You've been here, Johnny. You know how small our cul-de-sac is.
Oh dear.
But, yeah,
Speed ramps on a cul-de-sac, I've heard it all.
honestly,
Yeah.
speed
Well,
bumps.
I want a cul-de-sac, and we've got speed ramps.
Is that so you can hop, skip, and bump into fucking car parking area?
Almost.
But yeah, that was first thing Chris says. He says, well, we no need for speed bumps. He says, you know, not unless, you know, he says, it's a cul-de-sac. It's not as if it's sort of like a right away anyway. Because even if they're not going anyway, it's a cul-de-sac.
I bet they've put a speed bump right at the start of the entrance where you come into your street, haven't they?
Yeah.
With red paint on it.
I don't know. I haven't looked that close.
I'm just looking on Google Earth.
They haven't been there all that long, only a couple of years. Are you spying on me, Richard?
Yeah, I'm spying from above. Can you feel me looking down?
When Chris had his bloody drone out next to me, I went, that looks close on camera. Fuck me, he went hovering right next to me.
I could see a car and I could see a grey car.
That's
The blue car.
next door to me.
Is that Twatty Bollocks with grey car?
With great car.
Even though he's not on the actual street. He's not on that street.
Silver like things on top. This is a what's it?
Oh,
That's how ridiculous it is, isn't it?
Grey
He's
car
not even
Google
on
Earth.
your street. His house is across the road.
Hyundai.
That might have been Aaron, who we call Pallet
Parked
Man.
in the end slot, and then you're parked in the second slot along, and then there's a blue.
Oh, do you know what car we've got?
I know everything, mate.
Well, that day that van come in with a spinny
The blue
thing on roof, that was
Focus
good.
next to Chris's car.
That's Brian's next door. That's that blue Ford Focus.
And I can even tell what time of year this photo was took because there's Halloween pumpkins on doorsteps.
He's spying on me, Johnny.
All right, Izzy found out last year which fucking caravan I were in.
He made
The only reason why I knew is because I can remember Chris put in a video. What was that?
What's up? What's up?
He said yes.
To what? Doing the baking thing? Hey,
Hi,
why
James,
not?
how are you? Well, I can finally tell everybody. Yeah.
Send me your apron measurements.
I would like the man.
Neil, I don't trust him with measurements, Johnny. I'm doing all way.
No, it's apron size. I need to know his apron size.
Johnny needs to know your apron size.
You want the one with cupcakes on it?
Yeah, but I'm not gonna take the top off that. Someone else, the whole person did.
It's not about Tim.
Yeah.
He's not doing a Tim. Yeah.
I've been topless on Jeanette in summer.
He's not ducking his top off.
Carefully positioned camera.
There you go down. So yeah, I've been asking him all week, and I says he's only helping me with the Rocky Road, but I'm going to melt the butter and whatever and the chocolate to put in. You know, he's going to do mixing and whatever. But yeah, he's finally agreed. I didn't say no because he's sort of been a bit like that at the moment. He were a bit woman and
It'd be good though.
I said to him this morning, I says, look, I don't want to put you under any pressure because everybody knows he suffers with anxiety.
Well, we'll be here. We'll be here.
You know, I says, I don't want to put you under any pressure. I says, only do it. I says, if you want to do it.
Uncle Jonathan will be here.
Yeah. And Auntie Tracy.
And Uncle Richard.
Yeah, and Uncle Richard. Now he knows where we live.
I've always known where you live.
Well, I know, but yeah.
What?
We've adopted you now, Richard.
Richard's just been looking on Google Earth.
The reason why I know it's because I saw once on one of Chris's videos when he were crashing drones in the early days, and that's how I knew where he were, because they were in the pipe just behind, you know.
Yeah, he's got his Sherlock Holmes hat on tonight. Yeah, you're not be seeing any topless Callum. Yeah,
No,
just to put.
You don't want to see. You don't want to see me 8 rolls.
Egg rolls.
8 rolls.
Oh, you mean your keg?
Yeah.
Your beer keg.
All right, I've got muscles in the catering pack. So
But yeah, I mean it's a start. You know what I mean? But I didn't want to put him under any pressure, and that's sort of why I've not mentioned it again since I did the other night.
Yeah. Oh, that's good though. It'll be fun. I'll be here watching.
Yeah.
Saying, I'll be there in chat saying, "Is it done yet?" I might get a sample that night as well because it's a no bake one, isn't it? So...
Yeah, but it's got to be at fridge for 4 hours.
Oh, fair. Always a cat.
Yeah, it's got to set first, Johnny.
I'll wait. I'll have
It says we have to set in the fridge for 3 to 4 hours or a bit longer if it still feels soft.
All right.
Hard luck, Johnny.
What about the donuts?
Oh, they up. Yeah, they up, but you've got to wait for icing to set.
Oh, fair. I only eat her baking, so move along. Come on, move along. I'm glad you're baking too.
Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. It's only got to be left to set for 30 minutes.
Ah.
So it only takes 30 minutes.
What if you blow on it?
Rock the road first.
What? I've got an air compressor. Could that speed things up?
What? Did you hear that?
What?
It says it takes about 40 minutes from here to Johnny's. He says they'll be ready by the time I get there. Bria says set alarm for 4 hours time and sleep outside at fridge. But you see, because it mainly consists of chocolate, 500
you
grams.
don't stop snoring and coughing next to me, Bria. She'll be one sleeping in the kitchen.
Yeah, 500 grams of chocolate.
Well, I stayed up all night when she did a fucking, come home when birds were coming out. So I didn't sleep that night, and now she's got a cold, and she's coughing, spluttering, and snoring.
Oh, Tim, that is naughty.
What?
He said he'd bake naked for crypto.
Hey, what?
Yeah. Yeah, he says, yes, I'm very naughty. I would bake naked for you, crypto. There you go. I ain't baking naked for nobody.
Oh, fair. Oof. Wait, what?
Especially not if your appliances spit.
You know what I mean?
You're not going to take the risk of doing an egg sandwich, are you?
What about baking, Johnny, not cooking? Yeah.
I'd say get a room, but
I'm not getting naked for nobody, especially on a live stream.
No.
We leave that to Izzy because he's always whipping his top off.
I'm going out all of a sudden now. I don't know whether it's thoughts of Tim baking naked. Whoo. Oh dear me.
I'm feeling a bit queasy. Is that the right way for me to say?
James says, Jesus Christ. Hey, I wouldn't either, Tracy.
Oh yeah, you won't be doing any baking if you were to stood there with an apron and love. Fucking hell. Sorry. It's got
Get a room, you two.
Oh, I tell you, there'll be handprints left.
Flowery handprints on the back side. Oh dear.
You won't be able to help yourself, would you? Come on. I'm only human.
I hope I only have to bend down, Johnny, and somebody pinches me arse.
Hey, we've got options as well. Big cooker. Well, no, she won't sit on cooker. She sit on freezer much. I'll put a towel on chest freezer. Yeah, I'm planning it all out. Just planning it all out. Sorry, Jeanette. Yeah.
Oh dear.
But it gets a bit cold on lid, so you know you don't want the shock factor as well.
Hey?
Are there strawberries?
I wouldn't, because I don't know whether I've got enough.
She's put, I don't think so. Oh, you're boring. You can do the same to me.
He's just sort of playing it through in his mind, Tracy.
Take my mind off my bearings.
that's good, doesn't it?
I drove it earlier, Rich, and I went, I'll sort you out soon, darling, and I'll tap the dashboard. Because she's driving that. Because I took her up York Road a bit of a day, and it was really bad. You know when it's bad when you put Rick Astley on to cover up the fucking sound?
Yeah.
I'm like that. I'm going, never gonna give you up.
Singing to it now.
Yeah. I spent too much money to give it up.
You're not talking about Tracy, Callum. He's talking about car. Squint.
No. No. I was laying in bed last night.
That was a good and good out. I was laying in bed last night and Mrs. G looked over and said, honey, make me scream with one finger, so I poked her in her eye. Oh dear, that one's a good one. Oh dear.
Make me scream. Here's the gas bill.
Fucking hell, yeah. Tell me about it. Jesus Christ.
No, I'll tell you something. I've scanned some gas over the weekend, you know. Ridiculous. About 30 quid worth.
I've used £70 with me since 2 weeks before December, Christmas.
I've done that in a week. How much?
70.
Oh, 70. I'm doing about 30 a week at the moment. Weather's warmed up a bit now. You can stick
Yeah, but I'm hardly here. I'm out flipping 4 days. That's a 7.
You have to get one of them snuggle blanket things, Richard.
A what?
One of them snuggly blankets you can it's like got a hood and everything on it, and you can snuggle it.
Has Tracy seen hers? Has Tracy shown you hers? It's got it looks like a walking sleeping bag. Literally, to the floor, big zip right at the front with a hood bit to it. And it's exactly the same colours as bed throw. Like camouflage. It's literally right to the floor. Do you know like when a Jedi Knight walks up?
Hey, look, Chris has got a Star Wars dressing gown, and that's got a hood, and it's right to the floor, but he reckons it's too long. So he's never wore it. Well, he's wore it a couple of times, but yeah, just hung on back our door doing no.
I
need a hollowed out bear for one of my dressing gowns.
It's like a what's your dressing gown, baby? Baby, what's your dressing gown?
It's got lace on it.
That's Star Wars one.
What?
What's it supposed to be?
One of those monk things, isn't it?
Yeah. Brown with hood on it, but it's just proper Star Wars.
It says pull the string and feel the fall.
I'll tell him you said that, partner. He says it isn't too long. Chris is a short arse. But yeah. You see,
pull the string and feel the force.
The thing is, it's like it's got this grey one, and it's seen better days. But he likes it because it's got a hood on, and it's sort of just past his knees. So that's sort of, he don't like out like really long. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Covers me dinky do.
I need one past the knee.
I'm saying nothing.
I'm tall. I'm quite tall.
But yeah,
I ain't got a dressing gown at the moment. Really, don't know.
Chris has always got one just in case.
Got one of them big bloody onesie things, but it pins you to bed. It's so heavy.
I tell you something, I've had onesie for years, Johnny. But the only problem is I go that to toilet that many times for a piss. It's like, you know, you have to take it all off in order to go for a pee.
Oh no! Oh no! This.
It's
Oh,
not
no,
worth
no.
it. You don't have to
Sorry.
sleep in with
Not me, a onesie. I mean one of them snuggy things.
Oh no,
It's-
I'm talking about a onesie.
Yeah, I threw that out. I said, I look like a fucking Teletubby. I did look like a Teletubby in one of them.
Get scissors out, Jeanette, you can always hack a bit off.
It's not good.
Needed to go and everything.
A drunk bloke has said, look at him, who's he? He proposed to me 20 years ago, but I turned him. Think me, he looks like he's still celebrating.
Just think of the savings.
Yeah.
That wives are expensive.
A bullet he dodged.
Yeah.
Wives are expensive. A crotchless onesie.
Crashing in the water.
Crotchless onesie.
What?
Crotchless onesie.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
You
You
have to
crack
go
up,
up in the
wouldn't you?
middle of that, you see. You don't have to take it off then.
But the one I've got is like a proper onesie, and you know it's got a zip all the way down front. But you know, how often I pee, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I don't wear it out in bed because
Oh,
you
we
can just
don't.
stagger off to the bathroom and, you know, any hole's a goal.
But yeah, you know, I mean, as a rule, we don't, and I don't know why I bought it. But anyway.
Yeah, they can't wear that bloody thing. It just pins you to bed.
You get too hot anyway wearing something like that in bed.
Same as I say, his dressing gowns are hung up back at bedroom door, just in case, you know, we're in bed and a knock comes at door and, you know, Chris has to rush down to it, you know, like other day when Timu order come.
I'll catch you later, Shandog.
See you later, Shandog. Thanks for popping in.
See you, Shandog.
Chocolate and not balls.
But yeah, you know what I mean? It's one of these things.
I have a dressing gown and I never wear that. End of the day, I don't need a dressing gown because there's nobody can see me through my windows unless there's an airliner going over and they've got a telescope. So
yeah, but you imagine, you know, the scenario.
Somebody on an EasyJet flight thinking, bloody
you're in bed and somebody knocks on your door. You know what I mean? Yeah. But what I'm saying is,
you'll get a minute to open the door. They'll be panting after 40
yeah. They've got to be. They'd have to ring. They'd have to buzz my phone thing, my friend's phone first downstairs.
Oh yeah, but my dressing gown, it's like Dalmatian.
See you later, bud.
Like a black and white spotty one.
Yeah,
I might have to walk the dog. My fence is blown down now.
That is the beauty of, like, say, a Sunday or something. You know what I mean? I don't even need to put any clothes on a Sunday. I'm not going anywhere. I can just be like Tarzan all day.
This is the thing. Richard's got he's got a thing in case of an emergency.
Correct.
Yeah. Phone, wallet, car keys.
That's it. That's all I need.
Yeah.
Poof, straight out. Straight out, and then
you realise you forgot something. It's like, oh,
no, that's all I need. As long as I've got my keys.
Bet you double check with all them stairs.
A phone I can do without, but as long as I've got my car keys and my wallet and my glasses.
Same as Richard said, like one night, fire alarm went off.
Yeah.
So we grabbed everything, you know.
I was like a good test with that. I was ready for action within about 40 seconds.
And same as he says, if they leave him about waiting, he can always go and sit in his car.
Correct. That's what I do. If place is burning down, I'd just get outside and then
Most
Go
used
for it.
sexual position for married couples, doggy style. The husband sits and begs and the wife rolls over and plays dead. But
Yeah, I'd just go to the car, get it car, drive off and find somewhere else to sleep at night.
I go on with jokes again.
Travel lodge, straight into travel lodge.
well, you could go to your mum's, couldn't you?
Well, I probably could, yeah, that's if she'd answered. Look, I'm saying that, I've got a key, but then she'd probably think she'd be getting burgled.
If it's don't like Chris's dad, I mean, he takes his hearing aids out, so he don't hear a thing.
It's like I was in my mum's house tonight, and we were just watching telly and talking, and my brother come round, and he forgot his key, and he knocked on the door. He says, "Oh, come see who that is, will you?" So I let him in. He went. He said, "I'm just going upstairs for a pee," and he went upstairs for a pee. And she says, "Yeah, I'm sure I heard somebody go upstairs." I said, "Yeah, it's just somebody." I said, "Just go upstairs and have a slasher, right?" She said, "Well, who is it?" I said, "It's just a stranger. I'll let him go upstairs for a piss." Bloody hell, she says. It's not an open house, you know.
You don't tough wind her up,
Oh, I
Richard.
do. All time.
Then she forgot it with your brother.
Yeah, well, he just walked because she lives in quite a big house and it's got like a long hallway and then a right turn to go in front living room, back living room. But there's another one in between for stairs, and he went straight upstairs, so she never saw him.
So she didn't know it with your brother.
No, she says, "Who's just gone upstairs?" I said, "Oh, they've just gone toilet." She says, "Who?" I said, "I'm not right sure. It was just somebody on the street. They wanted a pee." So I said, "Nip up and use toilet." You what?
It's a wind-up merchant. Oh, dear. Like thinking Richard had let a perfect stranger walk in and got you to toilet.
Oh, aye. Funny. Because she's in every single day. She's very rarely out. All parcels for the street get delivered to her house. She says, "I'm bloody sick of this." She says, "I can't get to my own front door for everybody else's parcels." I said, "Well, stop taking them."
That's exactly what I did, Richard.
You know?
And Joanne on end were worse for it. She'd put a note on the door saying, "Can you deliver to number X, Y, or Z?" You know, I don't.
Yeah.
Without
Cheeky
even
buggers.
asking me. I says to Chris, I says, I'm not having this. I says, at least ask me if I'll take a parcel in.
Yeah.
It's like when Mary and Brian, if they know they're not going to be in, when a parcel's going to be delivered, they'll come and they'll say, do you mind taking it? You know what I mean? They come and knock on the door and actually physically ask me.
Yeah.
But she was just putting a note on the door expecting me to take parcels in. And then when we had that fiasco other Christmas about, accusing me of nicking one of her scooters, I says, "Man, I think Callum were about 17, 18 at the time." And I says, "Do you realise how old Callum is?"
Why
I says,
would I nick one of their scooters?
she'd ordered 2 scooters, one a girl's one and a boy's one. Now, girl's one must have been the one that had been delivered. And there were the rear, carpet fitters rear, that were it. And I says, "Well, she come knocking on the door about 10 minutes later. There should have been 2 delivered." I says, "Well, I can tell you there's only been 1. I says, "In fact," I says, "I've got witnesses." I says, "Got carpet fitters rear." I says, "And if you don't believe me, they're coming tomorrow morning." I says, "Come about such and such time." I says, "You can ask them then."
Yeah.
And I says, "In future," I says, "don't put no notes on your front door." I says, telling them to bring parcels here. I says, "Because I'm not getting blamed for something I ain't done."
Yeah. Cheeky buggers.
Right, I'm off, Jeanette, love.
Yeah, I'll be shutting it down soon anyway, Johnny, because I bet Richard's
I'm
wanting
going
to
to try and get to sleep before Tracy. I'll have a fighting chance of a bit of sleep.
I'll see you tomorrow night, Johnny.
Yeah.
See you
I'll be
later.
there.
Bye.
See you later,
Bye,
Johnny.
Johnny.
Bye.
And I'm proud of you, Callum. We'll be there to support you. We'll see you
There you
tomorrow.
go. Yeah.
Good day.
But
hurry up about it, because I'm sampling some before I end up bloody good. See you later.
see you later.
later.
But yeah, and after that, I just says, "Look," I says, "find somebody else to take the parcels in." I says, "Because I ain't taking any more parcels in that's not my own." So that was that, and she'd never asked me since. But I mean, it was cheap putting a note on the door telling them to
Yes,
bring them here.
that's
When she
taking
hadn't
it
even
too
asked
far,
me.
is that?
You know, it were a bloody liberty, if you ask me. Anyway, guys, I'm going to get going. I'll see you on the baking live tomorrow. Plus Callum. So I'll see you all tomorrow. Night night. Bye.
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 I ain't got an outro either.
Oh.
Oh well. Never mind.
Oh.
But I'll explain to you in a minute, Richard.